What were your emotions as you took that final snap?
One more time.
What were your emotions as you took the final snap?
I mean, obviously, just excitement. We got this win. We got this first one, but yeah, I mean, just pure excitement. Just excitement for the team. Just the way we got it done through the ups and the downs, and just able to stick it out as we've done all season long. So it was exciting.
What did you see? What were you trying to do on the draw play that's not really designed to get 16 yards?
I mean, when we call any play, they're all designed to get touchdowns. We don't necessarily, this play's a 5-yard play. So when Coach called that play, I mean, I don't know if we expected it to go 16, but everybody just did their job. Guys got on the body, blocked, made some blocks, and just allowed me some running space, and just able to get down there close to getting in the end zone.
I think Zeke said that you played like a grown-ass man. Do you feel like you played like that, or how did you feel like you played?
I feel like I'm a grown-ass man just in general. So playing like it or not, I'll take the compliment. But yeah, I mean, obviously it felt good tonight. Just everybody worked well together, and we can do that. It just makes my job easier.
When you got flipped over, did you think you were in the end zone? Or?
Nah, both of those down there, I actually knew I wasn't in the end zone.
Do you feel like, Dak, that now that you've got this playoff win and the way this defense is playing and you get long drives at the end of the game in the fourth quarter when you got to have them and score, that this team can go very, very far?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you win championships with defense, and we have a defense like we do that's just able to continue to get stops, make big plays, get turnovers, and then an explosive offense like we do is just a great combination. And we play well together. We complement each other, and we're never out of a game. We just have a great relentless spirit about ourselves, and we're going to keep going. No matter the success, no matter the adversity, when you have that, you just give yourself a chance week in and week out.
Is there any extra emotion to this game or this win for you tonight?
No, I really can't say so. I mean, we went into this game expecting pretty much to do what we did, knowing we're playing a great Seattle team, knowing the game was going to serve us some ups and some downs. But we expected this. We expected to win. So, I mean, as I said, it was excitement. I mean, we're in a tournament where you win or go home, and we won, and we're going to go on to the next one. So it's about moving forward now.
As big of a feeling as that is in general, how does it feel given the loss in 2016 and just knowing how hard it is?
It's 2000. What are we in, 19 now? One game at a time, and we're on to the next.
Touchdown to Gallup. What did you see there and break it down for us?
Yeah, I mean, we had a couple of plays called right there and was able to get to that play, give Gallup right there pretty much a non-route, just a fade ball. Really just a great catch by him, a great patience, something that we've worked on numerous of times. I mean, just over and over, watching film together with the receivers, thinking about our timing, just making sure that they know the timing of that I'm going to get them the ball. And it just all worked out. And he did a great job of letting the ball fall in and showing the guy off. A great catch by Mike.
Did you check for that? Did you check for that, or is that a bunch of dummy because you're doing a bunch before the snap?
I mean, it's just coach sometimes gives me 2 plays, and that was the play to go with to me.
Dak, the first word Zeke Elliott used to describe your performance tonight was legendary. What does that say to you that your team looks at you in that way, or your perhaps best teammate looks at you in that way?
I mean, I'm in a young career. I mean, I guess I'm 3 years in. For him to say that, I'll have to tell him not to say that again or wait till later. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's a great compliment. It's a guy that was able to come in with together, obviously, and just been through the ups and the downs of 3 seasons now, and just to be where we at, just know this team that we have, the offense that we have, it's just a lot of excitement, but hell of a compliment.
What does the first playoff win mean to you?
It's great. I mean, it gives us a chance to keep going on. I mean, honestly, simple as that. I mean, I want to, me and this whole team, we want to win it all, and you can't do that without taking care of the first one. And we're just able to do that one tonight. So, a lot of excitement, but my goal is bigger than just one playoff win.
Talk about the play of Tavon and Coop tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they're great. Tavon, obviously, he caught that first punt return and made some guys miss, and I said, oh yeah, he's in his bag, as I like to say, knowing that he's gonna have a night, and was able to get that second one. Obviously, bad penalty there, or unfortunate penalty, I should say. But he was just huge. He's a momentum guy, and he just served that for us so much tonight. Just great to have him back healthy, playing well. And then just Coop's doing what he's done all year long since he's been a Cowboy, and we're just so appreciative of him. And he works hard, and it all pays off. But credit, I mean, all the guys. I mean, honestly, offensive line protecting, doing what they did. Zeke, week in and week out. Everybody was just their best version of themselves, or a great version of themselves. But we're on to the next.
I know it was early in the game, but talk about battling through the Hearns injury.
One more time.
It was early in the game, but talk about the emotions of battling through the Hearns injury.
Yeah, I think Hearns is I mean, just starter Hearns is one of the best teammates I've ever had, and I think anybody on this team would say this. So when you see a guy like that go down, it hurts. And just seeing how nasty that was, it hurts a lot. But you keep him in your mind. You keep him in your mind the whole game pretty much, and just knowing that Hearns would be out there giving his all if he was in there. Hearns is one of our probably, I guess you can say, most underrated players just from the fact that he can play every position on the field, wide out. I mean, he even can play the tight end and knows what he's doing. So I was just very, very unfortunate. But prayers are with him. I know that he's doing pretty well right now. So see him and talk to him soon.
This is your night. But what's been your relationship with Russell Wilson over the years? Just sort of, what's been your relationship with him? You guys have competed hard the last 2 years, but what's been your relationship with him, either on the field or off the field?
Yeah, I mean, he's a competitor, hell of a competitor, and anytime you play against him, that's exactly what you're going to get. And tonight served no different. But Russ is a guy I've obviously ran into a couple of times doing things off the field in the offseason, and he's a great guy, just a good guy to be around. Just know that he works hard. Anytime, a lot of the times I see him is in the offseason, and we're both training. So, I mean, just credit the guy, just the success he's had his whole career and just in his future.
Dak, what can you say about your offensive line? They've gone through a lot as far as injuries and stuff throughout the year. Zeke ran for 100 yards. The protection for you today, what can you say about them?
Yeah, I mean, they're the epitome of this whole team, I guess you could say, of just being able to fill in for a guy when a guy goes down. You have a lineman that pretty much loses a spot midway through the season and then come back tonight and plays probably one of his best games in Connor. So, I mean, just a great group that sticks together. Anytime you're around the facility, if you see one of them, you see all of them. So just obviously that camaraderie, just how tight they are. And they're pretty much the heart and soul of this team.
You have a preference, Rams or Saints, and will you be watching that game tomorrow afternoon to decide which way y'all going?
Yeah, of course I'll watch that game tomorrow, but don't really care who's next. Just ready to figure that out and get on to preparation and getting ready for the next game.
Dak, that first run you had to the goal line before the snap, it looked like you walked up to the line and made a change there. What did you see in the defense that inspired that change and had you take the ball yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it was just another one of the plays. I mean, Coach Linehan gives me a couple of plays in my head. And just based off of the week of preparation, I know versus certain looks to run this play or to run that play, and they gave us the look to run the quarterback run right there. And just great job by Zeke, great job by the offensive line. Dalton on that play, just letting me get to the edge, get around and just use my feet. But great execution there.
Was it more emphasis to run today?
As I continue to say, I mean, you go into some games and it's about knowing that they're going to allow the quarterback run, and sometimes they're not, but.
That was your highlight.
I was about to say, it was a good highlight. Did I score? Perfect. Who knows? I mean, not necessarily.
I know you don't care who you play next week, but it could be Armageddon in your hometown. Are you prepared if things fall right? A little Louisiana showdown?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I already played that team once. But, yeah, if that's what it is, just know the excitement to be able to go down there into their place, as you said, my home state. But it's all business going down there, and it's about the Dallas Cowboys going to take care of business.
Dak, again, you and your teammates.
In this win?
Say again?
Did you prove anything to yourself in this win?
No, not at all.
Again, you and your teammates stepped up in the fourth quarter. What was that mentality? Describe it for us.
Yeah, I mean, just something that we've been able to do all season long, and then throughout the season, even in different games, just sticking together. Something that we preach, but when you have the type of men that we have that like to be around each other, that like to have that camaraderie, when you get into games like this, you lock arms and you tighten up, and you know it's battle. And so that's just the team we have, the offense we have. And guys are going out there, as I've continued to say, guys want to make those plays to win the game and want the ball in their hands. And when you have a number of guys like that on an offense or just on a team, you give yourself a chance, and that's what we do every week, and tonight was no difference.
How ready do you think Zeke was after sitting out last week against the Giants?
He was ready. I mean, Zeke's ready every week. He told me following the game last week, bro, it's not fun sitting there on the sideline. I was like, yeah, I know it's not at all. So knowing him saying that, knowing he was going to come back this week in preparation and practice, getting ready for it, was going to be on fire as he was, and then it all paid off tonight.
Dak, what's it taken for you and Amari to gel the way that you have without training camp, missing those month or two together in the regular season? Why has it worked so quickly for you two?
Yeah, because he's a great receiver that gets separation. Simple as that. He makes my job easy. And when you run routes like he does, you prepare, you study your opponent like he does. He gets open, as you saw tonight. I mean, majority of those catches he had, he was open, and it was because the way he ran his route, the way he set him up. So credit to that guy making that transition in the middle of the season easy, giving us momentum and helping this offense and team.
Tank told us he learned you're an acrobat tonight. Did you already know that?
Not necessarily, but yeah, that's a tankism right there. Hey, Roz and the family. Thank y'all.